Welcome back to Passport Acadiana. My name is Chloe, and today we have a very special episode because we are introducing one of our newest cast members, Marianne.
Hello, how are you?
Everyone give Marianne a very warm welcome. Now, this is not the first time we're meeting, and I just loved you the first time we met because you're such a charming person and I love your style, so I think
Thank
we're
you
gonna have a lot
so
of
much,
fun.
and I love yours too.
Well,
This is just beautiful.
Thank you, I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Where shall I start?
Are you originally from Lafayette?
No, I'm not. Originally, I'm from Baton Rouge. Grew up
Okay.
there all my life. Graduated from Southern University
Very cool.
and computer science. And from there, I married and started working for several different types of jobs. But I ended up in real estate here, of which I love. Not only I'm in real estate here, I also work at the Carriage House Hotel as a
very cool.
concierge.
Very
So I'm
cool.
doing two things I really enjoy, hotels
Oh.
and real estate.
Well, that's wonderful. What got
Yeah.
you interested in working in hotels?
Oh my God, when I was in college, I went to apply at the Hilton. It was amazing. I loved meeting the celebrities that came through there. I liked
Oh,
the different.
that's so cool.
It was not a boring job.
Right.
Every day was something different. And if it
Right.
was slow, then management allowed me to do my homework. Yeah.
Oh, well,
So
that
it
works
worked
out
perfectly. Yeah.
Oh, how
Yeah.
cool.
And I just enjoyed the atmosphere there, the different people coming through there. I love socializing with various people from various areas. You learn a lot.
Right. Right.
And it was just a pleasant place to work. And from that point on, I fell in love with hotels. One day, I kept saying I'm going to own one.
Oh, that'd be really cool, and I totally believe in you, and I'd love to stay there. I think that's really interesting, and I've always wondered, there must be a huge variety of different people coming through, especially, was that in Baton Rouge or that was here?
That was in Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge, got it.
So being in the public community, I suppose, or
Right.
service,
Right.
I got into real estate, which I love. I'm meeting people all the time. And with that, you know, you kind of help people, direct them, and then take a step back when you see they're overwhelmed.
Right.
And let them talk and come to their own conclusion as to what's best for them.
Right.
You give them all the information as it relates to a particular home, documentation, and just let them go home and talk.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
I used to give both husband and wife form, fill out what's important to you, what would you like, but that got kind of old.
Yeah. I imagine
So-
maybe one person would do it, the other
Yeah.
person would be dragging their feet a little
Yeah,
bit.
so just letting them go and talk to each other and coming back to me
Sure.
with their answer.
I was going to
Mm-hmm.
say it probably requires a lot of charisma to be able to do real estate, but which I still
Mm-hmm.
believe that, but I would think that you probably learn a lot of conversational skills from doing it. And I imagine that the more you do it, the better you are at not only being able to do that particular job, but just in being able to speak to people, I'm sure, in your everyday life.
Well, I'm kind of a motor mouth, so
Me too.
I love talking to people, and I think I have a good concept of good. I like being around good people.
I hear that.
I'm not living with them, so that's none of my business. So
Right.
I just keep it very professional, give them the information they want, and then step back. Some of my clients I have become friends with, and because I felt they were good people.
Well, that's wonderful.
Because life is, to me, is too short to have a negative draw.
I hear
Yeah.
that. I hear that. And any of that can take away your energy, and
Yeah.
energy is hard to come by nowadays.
Oh my God, yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what you like to do in your free time.
You know, I've been looking at that recently. I like oil paintings.
Oh, that's really cool.
I have several in my home that I did. My favorite one, I was taking a class at Hobby Lobby, and she was a good inspiration and good teacher. And that one I have above my fireplace, and it took me 4 months to get this done.
Oh, wow.
And I just love that painting.
I'd love to see that.
And then from there on, I started painting more. And I have not really had the time to do another one. I'm working on one right now, but I need to complete it. Right now it's at the ugly stage, but I do love art. All forms of art, whether theatrical, oil painting, just putting together anything, arts and crafts. And just very relaxing for me.
Well, that's really
Yeah.
cool. I sort of, I have a love-hate relationship with the ugly stage of any kind of art creation. Be it, I mean, there's an ugly stage in music when you're making music, and then visual arts, of course, as well. Just because I hate it, because I keep second-guessing myself sometimes, like, is this going to turn out the way that I'm picturing it, or how I want it to? But there's something sort of liberating about it, because you can kind of go anywhere from there. And
Yeah.
I think that there is something that is really exciting about watching all of that come together. So
Oh, most definitely.
it's really
Yeah.
cool. Really
Yeah.
cool that you do that.
And back in the day, I did go to Barbizon Modeling School out in New Orleans, and I was telling one of my daughters, I said, you know what, makeup is just another form of art.
Absolutely.
You have a clean face, and you just create it from there.
I fully
Yeah.
believe that.
Yeah.
That's why I love
Yeah.
makeup. I always
Yeah.
have fun doing makeup.
Yeah.
But of course, sometimes I'll end up doing the same thing over and over. But
Yeah.
I think it's your face
Yeah.
is a canvas. And
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
It really is.
so I know you mentioned that you're originally from Baton Rouge, but you're living here now. Do you have other family living here as well?
Most definitely. We moved here when my oldest daughter was 6 months old,
Oh, wow.
and opened a restaurant. And not only from there, he went into another shop, which is a Daiquiri Express. I opened a tuxedo formal wear shop.
Oh.
I love weddings. And then I ended up getting into real estate after that. I used to watch Sandra Fouts, no longer in business, Fouts Real Estate, Showcase of Homes, every
wow.
Sunday on television. And I said, you know what? I think that's what I want to do.
Oh, how
and I'm going to go
cool.
work for her.
Yeah.
And I did.
Oh, did you really? Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I loved it.
Very, very cool.
So that's how I got into real estate. Now
Got
my
you.
oldest here, and she's in real estate and an entrepreneur like she always wanted to be, married with 3 kids. My youngest daughter graduated from UL with honors, I'm proud to say, and
Very nice.
went to Chicago on scholarship.
Oh, wow.
Got her master's in art therapy.
Hmm.
Worked there for a couple of years in one of the local hospitals, and went to New Orleans from there. Opened her own practice. Now she's in San Diego. So
All
she's engaged. So she has a fiance and a dog.
Oh, that's awesome. What a perfect life.
Yeah. My 3 grandkids are amazing. I love spending time with them. They all, each are different, very smart, and they each are very creative. They all are some type of art to them, and it's just fun spending time with them. Recently, we did individual homemade pizzas.
Oh,
And
yummy.
I was looking at the 2 boys, 13 and 11, and one said, I have more cheese on mine. Oh, no, I got this on mine. So my little granddaughter, who's the youngest, she's 8, she said, I'm making a V with the pepperoni with mine. They had so much fun. And then we sat and we talked and we watched the show. It was just good spending time with them.
That sounds like a really good time. Well,
Yeah.
just like you said, makeup is an art. I believe cooking is totally an art.
Oh, my
as
God,
well.
yes. Oh,
Not
yes.
just from a visual perspective, but knowing what to put in everything and how
Yeah.
long to put it in the oven or how long to put it on the stovetop for. It really, really is such a science and an art, in my opinion.
I have to agree with you. I'm learning how to cook because my ex was the cook. And he's an
Got
excellent
you.
cook. I have to give that to him. But I'm learning that, hey, I'm not so bad.
Right.
But I grew up many years ago baking. My dad didn't really let us date, even when I got to college.
Oh my gosh.
So I cooked. I baked. I didn't
That's
cook.
awesome.
So I'm still baking, and I enjoy it, but I send it all home with my grandkids because I can't eat like that anymore.
Well, that's perfect. That you have somewhere to send them
I
to.
send all the desserts home with them.
All of my family's on a health kick right now,
Yeah.
so anytime I make something, they're like, "No, that's okay. I'll just taste it," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!"
Yeah.
So now everything that I cook, I try to have a little healthier spin on it, so they don't
Almost
feel as
definitely.
bad.
Yeah. Now my weaknesses is dark chocolate
Is
and
it?
cheesecake. So I was at the grocery store earlier today, and I saw a blueberry custard pie. Oh my God.
That sounds too good.
I said, too big for me. No, leave it there. Walk away.
a single size is all I need. Single serving.
That's it. Yeah. And then there's so many healthy dessert recipes out there.
Oh yeah.
There's so many books out there for health, and I believe if you control the inflammation in your body, you can control a lot of the maybe diseases that
Oh,
you
sure.
may incur
Sure.
in your family history.
Absolutely.
That's why I like the blood type diet too. I'm really into that, to knowing how to eat properly based upon your blood type.
Right.
Yeah.
It certainly is very interesting, and it's great that there are so many different resources available as well. We were just talking last time I saw you about how they have a cookbook. They have one for specifically for expecting mothers. They have each little particular book for each particular blood type. There is a wealth of information available, both online and also in those books.
Yeah, that's amazing. Because I see people sometime in grocery stores, and you can tell they just don't know what they're buying.
Right.
You know, just
Right.
read the label.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then think about what that's doing to your body. For example, years ago, they was trying to sell 10 boxes of cereal for a flat. I said,
Who needs
who can
10
eat that
boxes of
many, that much
cereal?
cereal?
Right.
And they said, oh, it lasts so long. I said, well, what's actually in ingredients in there that's
Right.
preserving this for that long period of time?
Right.
Can't be good.
Right.
So yeah, healthy eating, longevity of life, you know, live quality of life,
Absolutely.
and that all comes back to what you put in your body.
I totally agree with you.
And by the way, my oldest daughter, she loves the restaurant that she owns. She and her husband, and it's
Right.
Sunday's Restaurant, downtown Jefferson Street, right next to the Children's Museum.
Right.
They run
right.
specials. They're on Facebook, and she's amazing. She graduated actually in marketing,
Oh,
and she's
really?
very good with that. I
Very
mean, she
cool.
has help too, but still, the menu there is amazing. I love the pastrami sandwich that's there,
Right.
and there's so many good items to choose from.
I will
Yeah.
say, if you haven't heard of Sundays, you're living under a rock. Everybody has heard of Sundays, and it's got that beautiful store. I don't know if storefront is the right word, but
Yeah.
the front of the restaurant is so beautiful as well. And there's plenty of, obviously, sweet options, and we love our sweet options. They have the custom sodas you can get, all the different sundaes and
Yeah.
things of that nature.
Yeah.
But I do love, as you said, that they have a good choice of savory items to choose from, because if you're like me, I don't like to just have something sweet. If I'm eating something sweet, I want to have something a little salty afterward to kind of balance that out. So
Yeah.
I do agree. There's
Yeah.
a very large variety in that menu, which I
Yeah.
think is great.
And she has some very good chefs working for her, and they come up with creative ideas in their menu all the time. Actually, when they got started, she found out that that same spot was a soda fountain shop twice before, back in the
Really?
20s.
Oh,
so
I
that's
believe
where
it.
you see the antique pictures on the wall. She went to the
Oh,
courthouse.
I never noticed
And she
that.
got all these pictures, and she blew them up and framed them. Yeah.
Very, very
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's nice. And
I mean, it's just the perfect spot for that.
yeah, the atmosphere in there, I always feel like it's a New Orleans feel right here in Lafayette.
I agree totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Marianne, thank you so much for sitting and having this conversation with me, and
Thank you.
welcome to the channel. I
Thank
know
you.
that our viewers are going to love hearing you speak, because I love hearing you speak, and I'm rarely wrong. So,
Well, thank you so much, Chloe. I appreciate it. And it's a pleasure
Absolutely.
being next to you again.
yes, so much fun.
Yeah.
Well, again, thank you so much for tuning back into Passport Acadiana. Don't forget to like the video, and remember to subscribe. Comment, let us know if you've ever had Sundays and what your favorite soda from Sundays is. And we will see you in the next video.